Hey everybody, welcome to Tim's Offgrid. So here we are with the life tent. We've had it set up for 4 days. 2 full days of rain, 1 partial day of rain, lots of wind and rain, and it's still up and it's standing. So I've started taking some of the water jugs that I had in here, holding the form of the tent out so we can start putting our sleeping gear in here. We're going to transition the camera over here so you can see inside. It held up well. There's no water in the tent. So that passed in terms of windproof, waterproof to that extent. So let's see what happens next. Stay tuned. All right, I may have spoke too soon. So I took the coveralls out that are representing the person. The coveralls are pretty damp. All right, so apparently we did take on some water. You just couldn't tell because of the navy blueness of the coveralls. So I'm not like wringing water out of them, but they're definitely damp. We're gonna check and see if the mat is damp in here, because we had a sleeping mat in here to, also simulate some of the camping gear. Still won't stop us from sleeping in here tonight though. So let's keep trucking. Appreciate it. All right, looking in here holistically, the mat looks pretty dry. The tent looks pretty dry. I've had those water jugs in there to hold the form of the tent. We're going to be moving those water jugs out and moving in sleeping gear. So overall, we're looking pretty good. Next steps, here we come. And again, I think everybody, if you had been watching the videos from earlier, you had known that the water jugs were just in there to hold the form during all the rain events and everything else. All right, this is one of the sleeping mats that we've been using in some of our other videos. So that mat, you have to roll it all the way out. Then it has a foot pump that's used to inflate it. So we'll get that all demonstrated out here in a second. And the foot pump is built into the sleeping mat. And I'll try to do it right in here so you can see what that looks like. Let me check the camera position. I'll move this just a little bit. There we go. Lost my footing and closed the valve a little bit. There we go. See, I got distracted. I thought I saw something in the corner of my eye. I was looking over there, lost my balance, stepped on the valve, because it usually doesn't take me this long to blow this mattress up. All right, a little bit more. We'll have that all the way. I also think the shortness of the life tent is messing with it some too. Look, it's all kind of bowed up. Life tent, you are killing me. Oh, wow. All right, we're gonna have to get inventive with some of this. And I think we're just gonna put the extra material down towards that end. All right, let me get up in here and adjust a couple things. So we'll get the camera back at a decent angle to look into there. Timber! All right, bear with me for a second. Gotta make a couple adjustments in here. Oh my. Yeah, that's funny. That's kind of funny how it's all ending up now. I don't know about two people up in here. Like a child, like an infant, and a full-grown person, maybe. I don't know about two people. I think Ethan already told me he wasn't sleeping in here with me. Trying to figure out what's the best way to get a sleeping pad for tonight. It does feel pretty warm in here, surprising. I'm telling you, this lack of proper form is killing it in the life tent. I will tell you that. So it is a little tough. So let me back out of here for a second, and we'll go from there. All right, so this is the inside of the life tent right now. You can't exactly get two sleeping mats side by side, so they're kind of overlapping. Two people, you know, it's kind of wide enough, but I don't know. One person gonna sleep in here tonight though. So moving on to the next steps to get the equipment in here for sleeping. Be back. All right, so this is what Ethan's setup looks like. He's got a extreme cold weather sleeping bag. That's a 3-piece system. So you got intermediate and cold weather bag zipped together, buttoned together, and the outer Gore-Tex shell. And a little pillow in there. Over here, I just undid the ends of the Elegear mattress. This is that memory foam mattress. I've got it sitting here on some visqueen, letting it air up. And then I'll slide my gear right on top of it. All right. So all I did is threw one of my 0-degree bags into my bivy, my Gore-Tex bivy. And then I got this free pillow from Sportsman's Guide. I don't even have a pillowcase on it, but that's what I'm going to use. So I'll be right here, laid out, let him be in the tent, and we'll see how it goes tonight. So dual off-grid overnight with life tent, and I'm out here under the stars, so to speak, in between the Lelands. All right, we are both in the life tent. I'm way over here. Ethan's legs are over there. And then, you know, here's how the other end of it is. So, hey, in emergency condition, two people could fit in here, and I think relatively they'd be okay. All right? No. They probably would. You said no. Look, if it was emergency and you needed my body heat to live, you'd be like, hey, get up in my life tent. Give me some of that body heat to prevent you from going into hypothermia. So, I think if it wasn't a survival situation, a couple people would be pretty cramped up in here. But I think Ethan's going to do well tonight in here. All right? We're moving on to getting me tucked in. See y'all. All right, this is one last look at Ethan. He looks super comfortable in here as one person in the life tent. So spectacular. And he said, close it up. All right, buddy. Good night. And folks, this is our camp for the night here in between these Leland cypress trees. And I've got my bivy here outside the life tent. We'll see everybody tomorrow.